See, this is why I was saying to all the Terry McLaurin fans, be humble, dog. Be humble. You know, y'all got extremely excited in a game that we lost where he had 96 yards and 7 catches. You know what I'm saying? He had one good game out of 12 games that he played, or 13. You know? And y'all got to, it's like Terry McLaurin can have 10 games in a row where he get under 50 yards. And y'all will make every excuse for why he's doing that. And then on that 11th game, he might get 110 yards and y'all be like, see, I told you. Like, that's all it take. Why is the bar set so low for Terry McLaurin? Explain to me that, man. Why is the bar set so low? The man still haven't had a 100-yard game, and he followed that 96-yard performance with a 3 catch. What he had, 43 yards, 45 yards, something like that on 3 catches? Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know Commanders fans, a lot of y'all speak with y'all heart, man. But I'm a Commanders fan and I'm a football fan. I think the problem with a lot of our fans is y'all don't watch football. Y'all just watch the Redskins. Y'all don't watch the other teams, because if you watch other teams play, you wouldn't say the shit you say about our team. Like, dog, don't make excuses. For anybody that was coming into this Viking game, making it seem as if like, oh yeah, we been injured all year. That's why we some trash. Like, yeah, we got our starters back now. We got all our receivers healthy now. You gonna see how we play. Like, womp, womp, womp. You know what I'm saying? Like, no, man. I don't care if we ain't have no injuries all year. The team just ain't good enough, dog. The personnel is not good enough, dog. And that's the honest answer, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy how you got someone like Jackson Smith and Jigba. Nobody was coming into the season saying that he was going to lead the league in reception, but he is. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's doing amazing things. He's doing stuff that Terry's never done. But y'all say that he's a top 10 receiver. You got a dude in Michael Wilson. Do y'all know anything about Michael Wilson, man? Any of y'all? He played for the Cardinals. Over the last 4 games, he's had 3 100-yard games over the last 4 games. I don't think Terry ever did that. Terry never had 3 100-yard games in a 4-game period. But he's a top 10 receiver, but you got a receiver who y'all don't even know about that's doing that. Not only did he have 3 100-yard games, like in the first game, he had like 180 yards receiving. Terry ain't never did that. Then that second game, I think he had 112 yards. Then that third game, he had like 33 yards. And then yesterday, Michael Wilson, you know what I'm saying, for the Cardinals, he had like 130-something yards, 2 touchdowns, bruh. But y'all want to keep telling me, hey, Slim, we are definitely having a reset. You cannot say this team is not resetting, dog. The players that we have on our team is not good enough. I seen something where it said Von Miller want to come back. Really, dog? Really? Slim, if we don't have players good enough so that Von Miller would get cut, you know what I'm saying? We don't have players good enough to keep Von Miller from being on our team. Hey, dog, we just ain't gonna be good enough, dog. Not at that position. Like, hey, we respect Von Miller. Von Miller definitely is a Hall of Famer. He's like that. But we didn't draft him. So we don't owe him no loyalty or nothing. We respect you. But right now, at this point of his career, he's not doing enough. He's taking up a roster spot. We should have players good enough with somebody like Von Miller ain't on the team, bro. Make that shit make sense. We cannot go into next season with Noah Brown being our number 2 receiver, dog. People was talking about, yeah, Noah Brown back. We got Terry, you know what I'm saying? Noah Brown back. Our receivers healthy. Like, well, come on, dog. Noah Brown ain't the answer, dog. The number 2 receiver for the Bengals is T. Higgins, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jordan Addison is the number 2 receiver for Minnesota. Jameson Williams is the number 2 receiver for Detroit Lions. Devontae Adams is the number 2 receiver for the Rams. You know what I'm saying? And our number 2 receiver is Noah Brown. Ain't no way, dog. We cannot, dog. We have to have receivers good enough on our team so Noah Brown don't make our team, dog. Come on, man. Like, we have to stop falling in love with players just because they get drafted with us or just because they're on our team. Like, anybody that come to our team, of course, we want them to be successful because they on our team. We want them to ball out. But after they show you that they not, no, year 1, year 2, then we just got to, man, hey, dog, forget them players. We need better. And that's just what it is. Terry McLaurin would be a great number 2 receiver. Terry McLaurin is an average number 1 receiver, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, I understand he's y'all favorite, but if you watch the rest of the NFL, you can't watch somebody like Michael Wilson, somebody y'all never heard of, have 180 receiving yards in a game, then follow that up with another 100-yard game, then follow that up with a 30-yard game, and then come behind that and have 134 yards. Like, come on, bro. You got somebody like Michael Wilson doing that, and he's a good receiver, but y'all don't know about him. But you want to tell me Terry is a top receiver? And he hasn't even had a 100-yard game this year? Y'all was excited and having a moral victory because he had 7 catches and 96 yards in a game that we lost? You know, it's 17 games in a season. He had 1 good game, and y'all was excited, talking about told you so. All y'all told you so people. What y'all saying now, man? You know, like, yeah, we should line all you told you so people up and smack the shit out y'all one time, man. All y'all, man. Hey, look, I understand the people that work for the team, former players, y'all can't say nothing bad. Y'all work for the team. Understandable. You know what I'm saying? But hey, some of the fans, y'all just don't watch enough football. It's no way y'all can watch all of the NFL and then look at certain players on our team and be like, yeah, he like that. Who y'all comparing him to make him seem like he's like that? When y'all say Terry's a top 10 receiver, I compare him to other top 10 receivers. And, you know, his ceiling isn't as high as them other guys, man. He's good. He's very good. He just don't have that high ceiling. Terry is not somebody he's never going to have 1,500 yards in a season. He's never going to have 14. Never going to have 13. Never going to have 1,200 yards in a season. It's just not his game. Terry is in his 30s now. Do y'all think that going forward, like he's going to be 32 years old and have his best season? At 33, he's going to have his best season? No, man. Terry might never get 1,000 yards again, man. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely not going to get it this year. Come on, man. We just got to do better, bro. You know what I'm saying? We got to be able to recognize talent, man. You know, because they could say fans don't matter, but brother, ladies, you know, men, women, sisters, brothers. When Terry was fighting for his contract, the team ain't want to pay him. They knew what was up with Terry, man. They knew what was up with Terry. It was the fans. The fans was putting that pressure on the team, and they gave in. Now, if they could see into the future, and if they would have seen that he was going to have the worst season of his career after signing that money, they wouldn't have gave him that money, bro. They wouldn't have gave him that money, dog. It's come on, man. Come on, man. Why? And then after having that one game for 96 yards, you got people talking about, yeah, that's why they should have paid him. Yeah. Like, what, dog? It's 17 games in a season. We are 3-10 now. And he followed that 96-yard game up with a 3-catch for 40. That's who Terry is, man. For Terry's career, that's who he is. He's a 4-catch, 60-yard type of guy, man. He's going to give you about 4 catches. He's going to give you between 50 to 65 yards. And that's what, and, you know, he'll score a touchdown like once every 5 games or something like that. Once every 6 or 7 games or something like that. Like, that's who he is, man. Is that what y'all want to call a number one receiver, dog? We cannot go into next year. We have to recognize who we are, man. You know, Jaden Daniels need weapons, dog. Hey, if we keep that number, our draft pick, we going to draft in the top 5. If we keep that draft pick, dog, we have to draft the best wide receiver in the country, dog. We have to draft the best wide receiver in the country. Unless we get like Garrett Wilson or we get Chris Olave in the offseason. If we do that and we keep Terry, I'm good. If we don't get one of them type dudes, them young like that dudes in free agency, we have to get the best receiver in college, dog. We ain't never had that, man. Can we get that one time? Can we see how we'll look if we got a Jamar Chase level receiver, dog? A Malik Neighbors level receiver, dog? Can we see what'll happen? If Terry is our number 2 and we got a elite number 1 type receiver, can we see what'll happen? Please? Instead of y'all just being content on Terry being a number 1, and because of that, y'all don't want to try to get nothing better. You know what I'm saying? Can we stop thinking like that, please? 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 Can we get the best receiver in the draft, man? And then follow that up with like the best tight end available. Look how many tight ends came out the draft this season, man. Harold Fannin is a rookie for Cleveland, man. He just had like 114, 120 yards receiving and a touchdown, getting this man every week, dog. Tyler Warren getting this man. We need one of them type tight ends, and we need one of them type receivers, dog. And then, you know what I'm saying, put some depth on the offensive line or whatever. Do what you can on defense, but my focus would be on trying to get a true like that number 1 receiver and tight end, man. And keep Zach Ertz. Let Zach Ertz be a backup. Keep Terry. Let him be the number 2 guy. And if we can keep Debo as the slot or Trey Burks, cool. Noah Brown has to go. Robbie Anderson has to go. Jalen Lane, kickoff punt return. Luke McCaffrey, kickoff punt return. That's it, man. That's it, man. Like, come on, man. Von Miller gotta go, bruh. Wagner, he could be a backup. But if we ain't good enough to make Wagner a backup, then, hey, we still losing, dog. You know what I'm saying? Lattimore, it's over for Lattimore, dog. We rebuilding, dog. We have to. You know what I'm saying? Sanders still might not be that guy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talking all this football talk, man. Hey, look, man. The problem isn't about, oh, he's checking people on the outside or checking people on the inside. The problem with Sanders still is he can't cover in man. And if you're a corner and you can't cover in man, you're not a good corner, dog. Sanders still is a zone corner. You know what I'm saying? They just run zone. Our corner, none of our corners can cover man to man, bro. All of our corners are zone corners, man. Everything. We just have to play zone because nobody can cover man. It's not good enough. We need better. But we can't fix everything in one off season. I think we can coach up this defense and add a couple of pieces, but we have to get a top-notch, true number 1 game-changing receiver and tight end, man, and build around that with Jaden being our quarterback, with Chris Rodriguez being our number 1 running back, McNichols being that goal line back, Bill being that scat back. You know, throwing him screen passes, giving him the ball in the open field so he can use his skills. Come on, man. All right, y'all.